What would happen if we released 13,628 people to go out and share the love of Christ in our communities?
He came to me freaking out because he said, I think I just led somebody to Christ, but I really don't know because I've never done something like that before.
New people in new places in new ways. That's the goal of Fresh Expressions, and that's what we're trying to accomplish in our district.
The Holy Spirit has already led in this direction, and now we're just recognizing where God has already gone, and it's time for us to go ahead and discern where God is moving in our own circle and to get on board.
When I arrived in 2016, I was given a wonderful gift in Michael Beck by my predecessor, who had the foresight to do a really innovative thing and to hire him. Not only was he a pastor in a local church, but to work part-time as the cultivator of Fresh Expressions in our district. Now, I didn't know what in the world to do with that. And I'm not sure that Michael did either, but through multiple conversation and the way in which that Michael networks with folks, we began to build a team in our district.
Florida Conference has been one of the early adopters of this movement in Methodism. I think we were one of probably the first United Methodist Conference to actually enter into a partnership with Fresh Expressions US.
So in January 2017, we invited Chris Backert to come from Fresh Expressions US to lead us in a whole morning of training about what Fresh Expressions is, and it was casting the seed wide, because I knew that not everybody was going to get it. Not everybody would be interested in it, but the seed took.
Our bishop has been very supportive of the movement and has a vision of 500 Fresh Expressions by 2025. And we are really working in the North Central District to make that vision a reality. In the North Central District, we have about 70 Fresh Expressions. We have a team of people working on that. And on that team, we have everything from laypersons to mega church pastors to mid-level pastors and small rural church pastors, all working together and ideating how to cultivate Fresh Expressions in our district.
I feel like I've found my people. They're people who speak the same language that I do. They understand that the church really isn't just four walls, and that there's a whole community out there that's looking to be fed. And they have some ideas, and the ideas are kind of helping me. We have like our own community on this team because we're trying things. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail. So it's nice to be with people who are like-minded.
And it's just been exciting to become part of something that is truly pushing the bounds of the church out to a whole nother level, that we're connecting with people that are totally on the outside.
So our goal in the North Central District is to try to get to 100 Fresh Expressions by 2020. And we are well on our way to that vision. And one of the ways we're accomplishing that is continue to host vision days, continue to plug people into the pioneer learning communities, and continuing to maintain that connection with Fresh Expressions US, which has given us a vehicle and a process for training our pioneers and releasing them to do this work.
We talk a lot in Methodism about, John Wesley and where we came from, but truly, Fresh Expressions is just a 21st century evolution of who we are as Methodists. John Wesley went everywhere. Wherever the common person was, he went to share of the good news of God's love in Jesus Christ. We've got to do that. It is who we are. It's who we are as Christians, number one. But then when we look at who we are as Methodists, now United Methodists, to say, this is our charge.